guys, welcome back to Totally Random Talk Show. Today we are finally at the end of our letter topics. It's a bittersweet moment. We're on the letter Z now, and if you don't know already, we've been going through each letter of the alphabet, and we've chosen 5 or 6 topics for each word or letter. Sorry, and we talk about those topics. So today with letter Z, we've got 5 really juicy topics for you and maybe a random word at the end. So why don't you introduce the first topic, Trayson?
Well, let's just say it's black and it's white, and no, I'm not racist because it's a zebra. Thank you very much.
Could also be a panda, but
Very true.
yeah. And a penguin,
Okay.
and old time movies, and a
Okay.
newspaper, and checkered floors in a diner. Okay, anyways.
Calm down.
So, um, zebras are pretty great because they're like almost a horse, but they're just chill and wild.
They're just awesome.
And they live lots of places, but mostly in Africa, I think.
In the
Well,
wild.
I don't know exactly where.
Yeah, I think they just like kind of roam all around like the southern or like mid.
Okay, so it's East and Southern Africa. I was just wondering because
Okay, yeah.
I knew it was Africa, but I didn't know exactly which
Oh
part of
wow,
Africa.
they're fast. Zebras can run up to 40 miles an hour.
Dang.
That's some speed. That is some speed right there. I want to pet a
And
zebra.
yeah, they can weigh up to, well, in the range of like 770 pounds to 990 pounds, which I don't even know what color.
That's still pretty big.
It's like that's like in the range of like 300 to 450 kilograms.
Which is a lot.
So yeah, that's a huge amount. Or sorry, 350. But still, that's a lot. It's like just weigh a bunch. You wouldn't want to get stepped on by one of these.
Yes, I would.
Why?
I'm just kidding. I don't want to.
Yeah. And they eat in the grasslands, so like, they live in the grasslands, so they eat grass and other plants, because you wouldn't see a zebra going around hunting lions.
No.
Yeah.
Also, I'd like to point out that zebras do not blend into the environment at all. Yet they are still alive, which is kind of crazy.
The only reason they are alive is because when they're together, it kind of confuses the predator, because it's just a big group of this black and white just mesh of just madness, and they can't tell the difference between one zebra and another, and so they kind of just are like, okay, I'll just eat something else. And fun fact, every zebra has a unique pattern, kind of like our fingerprints, how they're unique. You could identify each zebra by its pattern of its stripes.
Zebras have prints too.
Pins.
Fingerprints. Yo, I got fingerprints.
Yes. So yeah, pretty interesting.
You should pinch me. I don't know if I'm dreaming or not.
Okay.
You know, like the saying, like,
Yeah, pinch me. I
You,
think
like,
I'm
pinch yourself?
dreaming.
I was like, ah.
Say ow.
Ow.
Pinching you. You can't see it, but I pinched him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was so. It hurt a lot. It was mean. Okay. Going along with zebras, if you've ever seen Madagascar, all that zebras want to do is be in the wild
And party.
and party. They like
Because
to
he's
party.
Party Marty.
Party Marty.
Dude, dude, dude. No, wait.
Yeah, copyright.
You know, you like to move it. Move it? I like to move it. Move it. We
You
like
like
to move it.
Move it.
Move it.
You gotta add some like
What's another
question marks, apostrophes.
what's another
exclamation points, so you know.
party song?
Party in the USA.
I put my hands up. And yeah, no, wait, no, I don't even know the lyrics. What am I?
Let's say that hypothetically tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, zebras, party animals, the horses of the African safari.
Except you can't really ride on them because they're
Yeah,
too wild for you.
yeah. Plus, also, even if they were like domesticated, they wouldn't really be like a horse. They're kind of more like a donkey, honestly.
Yeah.
But also, even then, like they're totally different. You couldn't really ride one.
Yeah, it's
Also, they make
not
really
good.
weird noises. Look up a video of zebra noises, and it's like or something like that. I can't even make the noise.
It's like a
Yeah, that's
like a it's like
maybe
would
here.
you consider it like kind of sounding like a whale? Like
I don't know. It's kind of like a
It's
guinea
like a-
pig. I feel like I don't even know.
that's fair.
Okay, this might be loud. I don't know.
To disappear?
Just kidding. Sorry, I'm gonna mute it so you don't have to listen to an ad.
Okay, let's see.
It's kind of like a donkey. Okay, you
Sounds like a yapping dog.
yeah, and the mix between a donkey too.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, sometimes they make slightly different sounds, but they make weird noises.
Yeah. Zebras are majestic creatures.
Yeah. The majestic noises of a zebra calling to its mate.
Welcome back to Earth Untamed.
And here we see a zebra being well taken care of by a lion. Yes. So
the day when I see that, I will give you $1.
it's already happened.
Oh, really? Dang.
No, not really. If you ever been to Disneyland on the Jungle Cruise, there's
Okay.
some lions that eat a zebra, and that's what the skippers always say. They say, "Oh, look, that zebra's taking a nap, and the lions are watching over him." Yeah,
It's funny.
yeah.
Except there's like some blood, and you're like, oh.
Tasty.
The
Some
lion spilled
zebra.
some ketchup. Oh no.
Oh no,
Better
they-
put that back in the fridge.
they got McDonald's and they just spilled
The
all of
ketchup
the.
everywhere.
Yeah, like whoops.
Uh-oh, sorry. Let me clean that up for you.
That's why they were licking the zebra and biting it.
Yeah, is to get the ketchup off and the fries. Still.
That happened to go inside of the zebra. Wait, no, this is overly.
This is so overly
this
descriptive.
is like Zootopia, but like morbid. Morbid Zootopia.
Yo, this is scary.
Speaking of Zootopia and zebras, why don't we talk about the zoo if you don't have anything else to say about
Let's
zebras?
transition over to the zoo. Let's go ahead and take a little detour, shall we? Picture you're getting in your car and driving to the nearest zoo. What is the first thing you see?
The monkeys.
I don't know if
now.
you see the monkeys.
No,
But
I think the first thing. Well, it depends on
you
the
probably
zoo.
see like the sign that says zoo.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I should have thought about that. That's kind of at the front of the. No, I see the monkeys that have escaped.
Escaped monkey.
The escaped convicts. No.
Monkey convict.
Yeah, no. Okay, the orangutans were locked up for stealing people's wallets, and so they broke out.
And then they ganged up with the gorillas, and they had the gorillas as bouncers to beat everyone up.
And now we've just described Zootopia and Sing,
In a nutshell,
basically.
that is literally the movie.
Just really quick. Just imagine what Sing or Zootopia or another animal movie would be like if they made their original animal noises. Like Sing, you'd be like, instead of it's like I'm still standing, it's like ooh 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 ooh
It's like
And he's
humming to it,
somehow
but like,
playing piano. Because I'm sure a gorilla could do that if they really wanted to.
oh yeah, the gorilla could. You could train a gorilla to do that. I think.
You could train a gorilla to fly an airplane for the American Air Force, dude. Like,
Okay. Come here, Jean. We're gonna teach you how to fly the plane.
okay.
Now,
When you want to go up, you pull down. And then
he starts freaking out.
and then it's like a year later. There's like on the news like World War III ended by gorilla.
I'm just picturing like
Single-handedly, yeah.
you're flying with like I don't know American Airlines or something, and over the intercom.
I'd be scared for my life.
And put your seatbelts on, please. Thank you. It'd be like that.
Yeah, I'd be scared.
I would like kind of.
I'd just jump out of the plane.
I would just like cry. Be like, this is the
We're
end.
all gonna die. There's an actual gorilla who's flying this plane. Back to the zoo. No, just kidding. Yeah. What were you gonna
Do
say?
you think a monkey could fly a plane?
I don't know. Maybe.
Like Dexter?
I don't know if it even would be possible for a gorilla to fly a plane. That's a pretty complicated set of steps that
You
even.
could get a dog to do it.
Yeah.
You could get
Depends.
a dolphin could do it.
A dolphin doesn't have hands. A dolphin can do a lot, but
Did you see that they made like what was it? I think they used betta fish, but they put it in a tank and they used like sensors to see where in the tank it went, and based off of where it went, wheels would turn that certain way and go that way. So like they basically just had this fish in a tank that was driving and it was going everywhere and like it knew where it was going.
dude, what?
It's kind of awesome.
Yeah, he could be a DoorDash driver.
Yeah. I'm getting $25 an hour, man. Bet you're jealous.
Like drops off the food at the door, and the person comes out to get their food, and they like look up and like, what? They already left? They literally just said that they delivered my order. There's no way they're gone. He looks down, just a fish in a tank. Wait, researchers train goldfish to drive.
Yeah.
And it's pretty recent.
Not a betta fish, it's a
It's
goldfish.
from 8 months ago. So let's see this. So I'll have to describe it because you won't be able to see. So basically this fish is in a tank and there's a camera on the top with the sensors, right?
And it essentially has motors and wheels and stuff, like wheels that turn like basically 360 degrees, right?
Yeah.
And they just plop this fish in there.
Dude, this fish is like he's evolved above any other fish. Literally can just basically walk. Like
Yeah. They were saying in this video basically that like it learns where it's going. Like if it sees something in front of it, it will move out of the way. Like it's kind of cool. Like it just goes to show you that like fish are smart too. Okay, don't have fish bias. Don't just
prejudice.
assume.
You mean?
Yeah. Don't have fish prejudice.
Dude, yeah, wait. Yeah, in the video, the fish just straight, he's just like, yeah, I want to go this way. And he
The
just
fish is just
does it.
swimming around, he's driving.
And he's just chilling.
My favorite part is at the end of the video. If you guys search this up on YouTube, you'll find it. And it's a legit thing. But the best part is at the end, the fish is driving down the road.
Oh, wow.
And it's...
He's got his license, everything. He's set for life.
He is always set for life. This fish is a genius.
A prodigy fish.
Oh, yep, here it is.
Here. Okay, we're seeing it. Yeah, he's just going down the road. It just looks so weird because like you wouldn't even think that's possible, but
Yeah.
it is.
Fish are smart.
But fish are food, so.
Fish are friends, not food.
But fish is good
I like
to
fish.
eat. It's healthy.
Yeah, that's
So
fair.
yeah,
Get your omega 3s.
yeah.
What else about the zoo? Sometimes it's boring. I'll go out and say that.
Yeah, there's like
But it's only as boring as you make it, and it's only as fun as you make it. If you want it to be fun, it will be fun. If you want it to be boring, it will be boring. You gotta make it what you want it to be.
if you ever go to the zoo and they have a new baby animal, then you should go see the baby animals because it is just adorable. Like there was a baby elephant. I don't even know when. It was probably a few years ago. At probably still young, but like new baby elephant at the zoo, and just so cute. Yeah.
Adorable.
Also, they're kind of scary at the same time because elephants are huge.
Yeah.
It's like a baby elephant could literally just
the only scary
stomp
thing
on
about
you.
it, I feel like, is when the mom elephant is like, "Oh, stay away from my child."
If
She's
you
all-
touch my son, I'm gonna peck your eyes out. No, just kidding. No, they don't peck him out.
I'm gonna husk your eyes out and feed them to my child.
I'm gonna rip out your spine with my. No. Dang, that mom would be ruthless, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like mama bears and stuff.
Yeah, actual bears.
Would you ever give a hug to a bear?
No, because the bear could literally crush my bones.
What if it was a domesticated bear?
A domesticated bear? Yeah, I'd totally have one as a pet and I'd walk him every day. And his name would be Paddington. And he'd like marmalade.
I would have a brown bear, and I would name him Winnie the Pooh. And he would be my best friend.
And you'd feed him solely honey, and
Just honey,
he
and
would
that's
die.
it. I love honey.
But you gotta spell it right.
Yeah.
H-U...
Hunny.
Yeah. Honey.
Honey.
Okay, anyways. I don't know if there's anything else about zoos. So... I guess how to... Oh, okay, I know how to connect this next topic. So, when you go to the zoo, and someone asks you, do you like Zeus? You're like, Zeus or zoos? No, Zeus. I like Zeus. The god of the sky, of lightning, and in Greek mythology. So, yeah, we're talking about Zeus. So, Zeus and Zeus. The difference is Z-O-O-S or Z-E-U-S. So,
Yeah. Spelling. It's fun.
So interesting fact about Zeus, the god. He is, well, I can't remember specifically what like his symbols are, but I know he's the god of the
I don't know what
sky,
his symbol is.
of lightning.
I know just about everything else.
Oh yeah, the eagle. That's right. So his main symbol is the eagle, and so like one kind of really weird whack thing with Greek mythology is that all of the gods are siblings. So Zeus just straight up marries his sister Hera,
it's weird.
and then he has affairs with literally anyone he comes across. A princess named Io, he turns into a cow to hide her from his wife.
Who is his sister?
The same lady who ends up burying Heracles. Some random mortal women when he's just bored. And literally his other sister. Like this guy.
Literally some weird stuff.
He's really suspicious.
Yeah.
Not even that. He's just straight up guilty.
I don't know about that.
And then like a fun fact, he also in Greek mythology created women because Prometheus created man, I guess, out of clay from a river. And then Zeus was like, well, we need something that can trick these men, and basically the first woman was Pandora, and then she opened. You may know
box, yeah,
Pandora's box, but it's actually a
which
vase.
is a vase.
Yeah, and inside the vase were all the evils of the world, and then hope. So hope is the only good thing that's left. It's just kind of sad.
Yeah, it really is.
But you can always have hope, and if you hope, you can do anything. So.
Which is why A New Hope is about Pandora's vase.
Not quite, but it does have some parallels with a lot of things. So yeah, Greek mythology is interesting, and Zeus is kind of crazy, and all the time he like punishes people really harshly. Like, for example, Prometheus gets chained to a rock, and his liver gets eaten out by an eagle every day, and then painfully regrows every night. And like,
really
man,
weird.
this guy doesn't have a liver. Like,
I kind of feel bad for the guy, you know, like he only has a liver half the time.
yeah. Although it does kind of make sense because your liver could regrow,
Yeah,
but not quite like that.
not every day.
But and also you would be like severely sick before it actually like was able to regrow.
All right.
Fully. Like you could lose like a part of your liver and it would regrow, but not like the entire thing to an eagle. Like why would an eagle just go up and be like, I'm gonna eat this guy's liver every morning. Morning routine.
Morning routine. Oh, another fun fact about Zeus. And correct me if I'm wrong, but Athena was born once upon a time from Zeus's mind.
Yeah. So
Like
you're right, but I'm
like
trying to.
how would you describe it though? That's the problem. Basically, she was produced without like a mom, and she just like popped out of his head.
Mm-hmm. So there's actually two versions of this. So I knew about the. Oh, I've known a little bit about both, but not too much. So there's the one where Athena pops out of Zeus's head without a mother, and then there's another one where Zeus swallowed another goddess, which was pregnant with Athena, and then Athena came out of Zeus, which is like, why would Zeus do that? First of all,
I don't even know. It's like, you know what? I want to do some cannibalism today. Yummy. Like, why? Dude, Zeus is kind of weird. Not gonna lie. Zeus's headache. Wow.
and basically, Zeus had a huge headache, and so then Hermes was like, I'm just gonna split open his head, and so they did.
And out came Athena.
And she was also fully grown, by the way, with a full set of armor. The goddess of intelligence, wisdom, and battle strategy.
So there you go. Fun fact about Zeus.
Let's learn some more about Zeus. I'm on the GreekMythology.com
I
website.
think that's a great idea.
So his Roman name is Jupiter, by the way, because basically the Romans were like, we're gonna copy the Greeks and then just change the names and slightly change their personalities and what they're gods of, but like keep it basically the same.
Yeah, it's kind of funny actually.
Wait. I'm reading this. I'm confused. Okay, so it says Zeus is both the youngest and the oldest son of Cronus and Rhea.
That
How does that
What?
work?
what? He's not the. It's not like he's the only child of Cronus and Rhea. What? That's so confusing.
How is he the youngest and the oldest?
What? I'm so confused.
What? Oh, because maybe because the others were inside of Cronus' stomach because Cronus ate all of his children except for Zeus. So Zeus was the only one who but they grew up inside of his stomach. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's really confusing.
I don't know how I don't quite know how that happens. So
That's interesting. You guys, Greek mythology is kind of weird, just so you know, but it's fun to learn about.
let's figure this out. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I think it. There's probably some way that it works, but it's a paradox, anyways. It's like, yeah, and so also he's literally the king of the gods, so it's like he kind of is just a jerk to everyone.
Yeah. I don't think he should be the king.
I think because he's the king, he's a jerk.
Yeah,
Because
maybe.
he's let the power get to his head, and
See, I
we
think
know what happens when stuff gets to his head.
I think they should just take him down and have Athena instead, because she's actually smart and knows what she's doing.
She can actually get stuff done.
Yeah, and Zeus is like,
It's like, pretty mortal maiden, come with me, and I'm going to forget my wife. Your wife? Yeah, don't worry about her.
she's my sister.
Yeah.
Cocky laugh.
Also, don't worry about the rest of them. The other ones that have
Take a look at my French tailored suits.
my toga.
And my...
It's breathable.
especially downstairs.
Oh no. Oh no.
What Zeus would sound like.
Yeah, he probably sound more Greek, but that's a good that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah. And if you've ever read Percy Jackson, which I highly recommend, Zeus is a pretty interesting character because I don't know. He the thing with Zeus too is he can sometimes do his job, but because he's the king of the gods, he has this mindset that he can do whatever he wants because he can.
Yeah.
So he does whatever he wants sometimes, and then fulfills his responsibilities other times. So, yeah. Anyways.
He has the mind of your typical stubborn, like, masculine guy, basically.
Yes.
Like, literally makes stupid decisions and believes in them.
Literally just is like
And just them.
lusting for women all the time. This guy. Anyways, so I have a good way to connect to this next topic.
Oh, okay.
So why don't we do this? Okay, so Zeus is the god of the sky, right?
Oh, you're going the way I was going to go.
Yeah. So, since he's the god of the sky, we decided for the next topic, why don't we do something that's also pretty high up in the sky, and that would be a zip line.
Pay him a little visit.
Yeah. So, zip lines, they can be various different heights, but a lot of zip lines are hundreds of feet above the ground, and you're in a harness, and you go across this line, a zip line, I guess that's the best way to describe it, and it's pretty fun. Have you ever done zip lining?
I have, yeah. Sadly, I haven't done any, like, super big zip lines at all, which is one thing that I've always wanted to do, but I just haven't been able to, so, yeah.
Yeah. I've done one in Mexico, and it was in, like, the mountains in the rainforest kind of area, and so there were lots of trees, and there was a river, like, almost 200 feet below us, and, like, so you just go over this river, and you're, like, super high up, and it's just, at first it's a little bit scary, but it's super fun. So, if you're afraid of heights, maybe try the smaller zip lines wherever you go and there's zip lining. But I do recommend doing it to have that experience because it is fun. It's a good experience. So, yeah.
Also, the one cool thing about zip lines, they're fully made out of metal. Like, it's just a straight, long metal wire, basically, not rope, which means it's, like, super strong. But, like, the fact that they're able to like get that heavy of a metal wire to stretch like hundreds upon hundreds of feet going like one way. They're able to pull it as tight as it is. I think is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. That's just like I know how they do it. It just still every time I think about it, it like boggles my mind. I'm like, how do they do that? So.
Zip lines are crazy. And it's like, just who thought of that? They're like, I want to fly on a wire high above the sky, just like, just for fun, just for fun. Same with like bungee jumping. They're like, I want to jump off a cliff, but I don't want to die.
Did Da Vinci think of that too?
I don't know.
I wonder.
Huh. But yeah, zip lines are they're fun.
They are. And
Not too much to say about them.
yeah, there's not a lot to say. It's a wire, and you ride on it, and yeah, that's about it.
So yeah, do you wanna? How do we connect this last?
Uh,
Oh,
yeah, I got some ways.
yeah. Why don't you introduce this next one?
Well, zip lines kind of also give you a tactical advantage, I will say, because you have the high ground. So let's just say hypothetically that you need the high ground against, drumroll, the zombies.
In the
Very
zombie
scary.
invasion. Yeah. So, actually, I didn't think about it that way. I was gonna say, there are some instances where maybe something catastrophic happens and you fall off the zip line.
You
But
know what else is catastrophic?
or just don't worry, because if you die and you're living in a fictional world, then maybe you're in a zombie apocalypse.
Wow.
And for some reason you're ziplining. But I think yours is better. Anyways.
That one was kind of hard, but
Yeah. So zombies. I don't
do
know.
they eat brains? No.
They probably don't because they're not very smart.
They're looking for a brain. Wait, does that mean the Scarecrow is a zombie?
Yeah. Pretty sure he is. And also I'm pretty sure that that Dorothy is just one of those shoe collectors that buys a bunch of pairs of like Nikes and Adidas that are like the super like limited edition ones and then resells them because she just
For
wants
higher
shoes the
prices.
whole time.
Yeah, like, come on.
And then the lion, he wants courage. He wants to be brave.
Also, I'd like to point out that the Wicked Witch of the West, she's probably from California. I'm just kidding. That's
else is
why,
it?
guys.
What else is in the West but California? Hollywood. Is in
Evil
California.
place. Evil place.
Have you ever seen any movies where they like go into like secret back rooms of the Hollywood sign? It's always something sketch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's like, I didn't-
Percy Jackson, the movie.
Yeah. Nah.
Everyone's favorite.
Yeah, literally
The worst.
Okay, so
'Cause
well, wait. Okay, spoiler warning, really quick. If you haven't read Percy Jackson, then just don't listen to this part. But basically, in the first book, they go to California, to Hollywood, and that's where the underworld is, the entrance to the underworld. So, it's it's kind of funny that way.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's why I said evil place.
Yeah.
But not really.
But I'm.
If you haven't read Percy Jackson, please read it.
We've mentioned
And
it multiple
please
times.
also
so.
do not watch the movies
Yes.
because they
Just-
made them completely different. Picture if they took the name Percy Jackson and made a completely different movie. And
Picture if Harry Potter was mixed with Star Trek and Barney. No, just kidding. No.
yeah, that's pretty good
like
actually.
literally that would literally ruin it. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, It's not. It's not good. It's very infamous.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're making a new show for Percy Jackson on Disney Plus. So whenever that comes out, maybe it'll be good.
Yeah.
Rick Riordan is involved with that, so
I'm
should be
pretty
better.
sure it will be.
Yeah, because
But
he kind of was. He hates the movie, and he's the one who
he
wrote the book.
despises it with like a
He
passion.
literally does not acknowledge it. He does not acknowledge its existence without saying that the movie should burn. Um, so yeah.
Burn it in Hollywood.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, it kind of already did that on its own. So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. But yeah. Anyways, what else is there to say about zombies?
I will say this. For those of you who don't know, zombies exist. They're real, but not in the way that you'd think. Basically, some animals sometimes get like a what would you call it? A disorder, maybe not. Basically,
Like a
they just like
fungus that controls them.
like a fungus that controls their mind or something. And basically, they just like mindlessly go crazy, and it's kind of scary. And I think there's a psychological disorder with people too, where what is it? It's where they. Hang on, let me find it. You can say something about zombies.
Yeah. So what's up with in the zombie movies? Everyone getting like cornered by the zombies. The zombies literally move like slower than slower than anything else. Like you could literally just outrun them. So why is it that in like zombie movies they're like, "Oh, help us. We're cornered by the zombies and we're going to die." And then they just die because they can't move out of the way from the zombies. Like sure, I get there's like probably hundreds of zombies around you, but why don't you just like push them out of the way? They're dead. They're literally going to rot and fall over. like you literally just
Okay, so here are two examples. This one's called Cotard's syndrome, also called walking corpse syndrome, and it's where someone believes that parts of their body are missing or that they are dying, dead, or don't exist. They may think nothing exists.
That's
and then another
terrifying.
one is where someone literally just thinks that they're a zombie. Like, I don't know how you get into that mental state, but like, I don't know. Really, it's a thing.
That's just terrifying.
You know what is scary? Alien hand syndrome.
Yeah, where you could literally, like your hand or another limb just
Yeah.
goes against you
Like
and could kill you.
your mind physically has no control over part of your body anymore, and so like it could literally potentially kill you. It's kind of scary.
And the scary thing about that too is that realistically, if you wanted to survive that, you'd have to like tie down your hand
Yeah.
or something, or like as a last resort, you like chop off your own hand, and it's like in the
Goodbye,
family.
arm.
It's the Adams Family, and it's like the hand just like gets up and starts moving, just playing the piano. It's like
Oh my gosh.
yeah, no, I'm out.
No, that ain't it, Chief. Scary.
I'm just gonna leave. Goodbye.
Farewell until another life. Oh, that sounds scary. Ugh.
Yeah, zombies are weird, and psychological disorders are scary.
Yeah.
So treat yourself nice.
The closest
treat
thing to
others
zombies
nice.
is just psychological disorders and fungus that control animals.
And also when this isn't quite a zombie, but when like there are some parasites and stuff that'll lay their eggs inside of other animals, and then the tinier like baby parasites will eat the animals.
Yeah, but
From
the
the
animal will be like
inside out.
walking around like all bloody and like.
But even then, like sometimes it could like take control of their brain and then eat them,
Yeah.
which is
That's
just scary.
I mean, there is that one parasite that like lives inside of the brain, right? Like,
Yeah,
the brains of animals.
yeah,
That one's kind of
and
scary.
it makes them go insane.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily control them, but it does make the animal go crazy. So just look out for zombies, because
Yeah.
if you're taking a walk You might want to be careful. All right. I think that's everything I have on zombies. Oh yeah. Why don't we finish this off with not quite a random topic? We've got one last thing that we haven't talked about yet,
Just kind of wrap things up.
and it's very involved with every one of these 26 episodes that we've done.
Mm-hmm.
Or, well, more, because we kind of accidentally did, like, 3 episodes with the letter P.
Yeah.
And, like, 2 with S. And I think we missed M because we just did one on music. So, we'll get around to it. It's fine.
Yeah.
But the point is, we're going to talk about the alphabet. The alpha, beta. Now, in Greek, alpha is the first letter. Beta is the second. If I'm correct.
Beta.
So the alpha beta is the
alphabet.
alphabet. Now, what is there to say about that?
Fun fact about the alphabet. Once upon a time, in the English alphabet, there was the ampersand as the 27th letter of the English alphabet. And it was actually very commonly used. I forgot why they took it away. But basically now the ampersand is just like the and symbol that we use so commonly, and it's just not part of like the alphabet. Because I guess it makes sense because it really only stands for one thing and one thing only, and that's it. So I don't know. It's kind of weird though.
Okay, and also fun fact. So the alphabet that we have comes from Latin, and originally it had the following letters: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, V, and X. So if you notice, there is no J, there is no U, there is no W, and there is no Y or Z. And they use S for Z. K and C were, I guess, the only ones that are really, like, the same.
Yeah.
But even then, they made different noises, different sounds. So, yeah, it's just interesting because the old Latin alphabet was different, and it slowly morphed into the modern English alphabet that we have now, with the 26 letters, which a lot of languages use, not just English. So
very commonly used nowadays. So Latin kind of like set the stage for modern
Latin
alphabets.
spread everywhere. In fact, one big example is, at the time of the Roman Empire, one of their biggest prominent leaders was Julius Caesar, and from his name came a few words for, like, the Tsar, which is like the Russian, like, leadership.
Yeah.
I guess. So basically, like, and there's another word in a Germanic language that I can't remember, but all I know is, anyways, so words came from Caesar to mean, like, a position of power, like someone in power. So I just thought it was interesting. So yeah.
It is kind of interesting, actually. So, yeah.
And let's see, Roman letters used in mathematics.
Oh, yeah.
Mostly they're Greek letters, though. Like, you do have alpha and beta
Theta.
and theta and omega, and
One.
let me just look up Greek letters that are used in. Okay, math, Greek symbols. Yeah, so alpha, beta, gamma, delta,
Epsilon.
zeta, eta, theta, iota, I think it is, iota,
Iota.
kappa, lambda, lambda,
Oh, yeah.
mu, nu, z, omicron,
I think it's Omicron.
yeah, pi, by the way, is rho, I think, sigma, tau, upsilon, phi, or phi, or
Chi.
chi,
C.
or chi, or, yeah, psi, and
Omega.
So basically,
Oregano.
it's like the letters that look like A, B, Y, a triangle, E, and
Looks
so
like a
on.
D.
Well, yeah. We'll usually use the triangle for delta. I guess I don't know. Anyways, Greek letters are interesting and they're used a lot in math. So
Yeah.
more than Roman letters, because they did have different letters too, along with the very fancy old Latin alphabet. So lots of fun. Yeah.
There is a little lesson on alphabet.
Hopefully, all of our information is correct. Some of it might not be quite right because
Most of our information is a hit or a miss.
we kind of we don't research before. It's supposed to be
Disclaimer,
random.
guys.
We kind of
This is
just
a random
choose these
show.
topics literally like a minute before we click record. So we hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, it's supposed to be fun. So
And I don't know where to end this because this is a interesting time. After this, we're gonna have to figure out what we're going to do for our next episode.
yeah.
So stay tuned.
Stay tuned, guys, and as always,
Stay random. Hey, thanks for listening. Go check out our new Facebook page. It's linked in the description.